Hello, my 87 subscribers and those who are just watching because they enjoy philosophy, and welcome to HD Philosophy, the channel where we take some time with the classics to awaken the hidden dragon within all of you. This is episode 5 of HD Philosophy Plays Sparking Zero, the What If episodes, and we have made it to the Majin Buu arc. Now, why is that pivotal? Because I have to admit, everyone, Majin Vegeta is one of my favorite Vegetas, second only to original Scouter Vegeta. But Majin Vegeta became one of my favorites when I was in Japan and I saw the transformation. Like, I saw what was happening. It was brand new, so it wasn't like I had something else to let me know what was coming. It was just Majin Vegeta's transformation and how Babidi took over his heart. And then you find out the fact that Vegeta let that happen. And then he ends up like destroying an entire arena of innocent people. That was like, that shocked me. That really pulled me back, because everything that I thought Vegeta was going to become as he was maturing in the Cell arc just came to a crashing halt. But something I found phenomenal that I wanted to share with you folks is, as I was reliving that, as I was thinking about how the destruction of the innocent people shocked me at that time, I realized there's another villain who I've always adored that also had to do the same thing. This one right here, Darth Vader himself, had to sacrifice and slaughter a bunch of innocent younglings in order to secure his pull to the dark side. It's almost like the sacrifice he needed to make in order to gain the power he needed, even though it was a wicked power. And then here we go as well. Although I got to admit, there is this aspect of the philosophy of sacrifice that I really hold near and dear, because you have to respect somebody going all in, somebody who's willing to throw everything on the line for what they want. But the thing is goals aren't inherently good, you know? And I'm sure all of you understand that. The goal itself isn't good without qualification. You got to be a good person and then be seeking a goal in order for the goal to become good. So what we want, the goal that we seek out in Vegeta's terms and in Darth Vader's terms, the goal was like a wicked goal, although Darth Vader's was much more noble. He wanted to save Padme, but still it was wicked means in order to get something good, which was his. Vegeta's was much more selfish. You know, he wanted the power just to be able to defeat Goku. But there is this aspect of putting everything on the line, changing who you are in order to get what you believe you want or you believe you want to achieve. And so we'll probably delve into that a little bit more, but let's go into the Majin Buu arc and then go into the What If episode and see where this takes us. All right, here we go. Succumb to the brainwashing. So I don't know what it is we need to do here.
I never lose.
Okay. This is when Goku comes back. As a result of the draw, Vegeta is due to fight Goku in the first round and is finally able to take joy in battle. Huh. Whoa, wait a minute. So they specify that with Goku's return, Vegeta finally gets to take joy in the battle. That's right, because at the end of Cell Saga, Vegeta takes no more joy in fighting because his rival is gone.
I am no warrior, and I will never fight again.
So this return of Goku, I kind of missed this the first time I watched it. Obviously, I haven't watched it in a long time, but this return of Goku may have had a longer or more traumatic impression on Vegeta than I initially thought of, you know? So he quits fighting. He still trains though, which is kind of what threw me off, because he was still training when Trunks goes Super Saiyan, right? And then you know, he Trunks lands a shot on him, and you know, he's got to take him to the music park. But that's why I guess I overlooked it the first time, because he was training the entire time. But it is true, after the Cell fight, he kind of did lose his thrill for battle. So then you have to think of, okay, he finally gets to fight Goku. He finally gets to prove himself. He finally gets to see who's stronger. And it's the first round of the tournament. And with him coming back, that would put a lot on his brain. Because I don't know how many of you folks understand the way trauma works. But if you have a traumatic event and you don't deal with it, psychologically, you're still stuck at that event. You're still stuck in that mindset. This happens to me when I see my cousin again. I can feel myself returning to that teenager that I once was, because she and I had a falling out a while ago, but I could feel myself returning to that teen. So it's that aspect of, you have to deal with the trauma in order to move on. And it's almost like legitimately moving on. It's like Plato's cave in a way. You know, in Plato's cave, you got a bunch of prisoners who are staring at a wall, but the wall is manipulated by shadows, but the people think that the shadows are real. It's like you are stuck in that cave until you find a way to loosen those shackles and then get out of the cave. But if you read the way Plato outlines the events that lead to getting out of the cave, they're very traumatizing. There's a lot of pain in figuring out somebody was fooled. And obviously the trauma in being fooled is what you once thought was there is not there. You know, to quote C.S. Lewis, pain is shattered illusion. And Janaf Bowman, who wrote a book on trauma, she talked about it's shattered illusion that produces the trauma. So it's like you get stuck in that mindset. So I'm wondering if there is this concept of trauma, the big trauma being when Vegeta lost to Goku in that traumatic event of the world he thought he knew was being destroyed, right? It's like he got tossed out of that Platonic cave very early on in the fight with Goku. Everything he thought he knew about being a Saiyan, what power meant, and all of that got basically overturned. And he had no idea where he was at that. It's like nothing made any sense after that fight. So I'm wondering if this is finally the fight with Goku, where he gets to prove himself as the Saiyan warrior he is. Well, then it's almost like he returns in that mindset to that original Saiyan, you know? I wonder if there's a lot of that in there, in here as well. You know, if so, man, I got to give it to Toriyama. That is very well done right there. To just kind of throw that hint out there that it's like, this is the first time Goku and Vegeta are fighting like this, that they can fight in a tournament to see who wins, you know, well, the tournament besides the point. But this is the first time Vegeta gets to fight Goku again. And if the first instance was traumatizing, which I believe we have every reason to believe it was very traumatizing, well, then Vegeta turns back into his former self just by the aspect of Goku and him being able to fight to see who is number one. When Goku's fighting Yakon, and then Vegeta sees just how much more powerful Goku has become, well, then there's no wonder he just seeks out whatever can give him the power to bridge that gap. Because in his mindset, as soon as he's able to fight Goku again, and he hasn't resolved that trauma, he returns to his old Saiyan way, just in the concept of trauma-based psychology. Man, oh man, what a great series. However, during Gohan's first battle, Yamu and Spopovich invade the battlefield and then take to the skies with Gohan's stolen energy. Vegeta immediately joins Goku in following Spopovich's trail. Before long, Yamu and Spopovich are killed by Babidi, and Dabura has turned Piccolo and Krillin to stone. Yep. To turn Krillin back from stone, Vegeta and the others follow Dabura and fight him. But as Vegeta watches Dabura and Gohan fight, he becomes frustrated at not being able to fight Goku at the tournament. Well, yeah, because he feels like he's wasting his time, right? I remember that right there. So Dabura and Babidi seize on Vegeta's selfish desires to want to fight Goku, right?
Submit your mind and body to me!
Vegeta, you're not that guy anymore. Psychologically, he may be, though. Psychologically, he may be.
Babidi's using the evil in your heart to control you. Clear your mind. Remove all thoughts from your head.
See, but here's the thing. I mean, all of us have a little bit of evil in our heart, you know? I remember watching a Jordan Peterson discussion on the internment camps in Nazi Germany and what it takes to be a Stalin and what it takes to be a person who enjoys the trauma or the pain of other people, which is also why I really don't like utilitarian-based ethical approaches. I don't really see utilitarianism as a quote-unquote normative theory, even though it is. I mean it in this sense. I don't really see utilitarianism as like a virtuous ethical theory. It's more of a great tool to be used, and don't take my word for it. Read bioethics textbook from Louis Vaughn. He says the same thing. Anyway, one reason why I don't like utilitarianism is because it relies on the overall happiness. And in act utilitarianism, it's a certain action that'll lead to the greatest amount of happiness. But rule utilitarian kind of takes more of a, if we maximize, so it's almost like a Kantian aspect of utilitarianism. If I take your action and I maximize it, is that going to produce the most favorable outcome? Well, see, here's the issue though. In Germany, in the internment camps in Germany, all of their actions were sanctioned by the government. Like, they were allowed to do these terrible things based on the government allowing them to do it. So it was like these actions were producing good pleasure for the Nazis, right? But as Kant demonstrated, the only thing that is good without qualification is the goodwill. And what he demonstrated is what makes somebody happy isn't necessarily moral. It's only moral if it's coming from a good place, because what would make the Joker happy wouldn't be moral. What would make Lex Luthor happy wouldn't be moral. What would make Stalin happy and Hitler happy, clearly Hitler and his people happy, would not be moral. See, it would have to come from a good place. So all forms of moral theory that rely on sentiment and happiness, that is one of the major issues they have, because there is such thing as like a psychotic, malevolent happiness, malevolent joy, legitimately enjoying the downfall of someone else. And if a bunch of people in society are enjoying the suffering of other individuals, well, why wouldn't it be moral for a utilitarian, you know? So getting back to what I was talking about though, when it comes to Jordan Peterson, he was talking about noticing the evil in your heart. Because if you don't understand the evil that you have in your heart, you are more likely to be the perpetrator of those actions. When you look at history and you say to yourself, I'm going to be the one that's going to hide Anne Frank, you know, I'm going to be Oscar Schindler. It's like, well, are you going to be? Or are you going to be so scared that you don't want to step out of line that you're going to do bad? And in all honesty, look at what happened to the COVID pandemic. How many people stepped up, right? How many people stepped towards the good? A lot of people fell in line with the government. And I think what COVID ended up demonstrating is that we will fall in line when the government tells us to, you see? If nothing else. And I'm not saying it was bad or good, but what we do see is people falling in line without much question. That was the thing, because COVID was a novel situation. It was a global pandemic. We had no idea what we were in store. So all we did was succumb. We took all of our freedom away for some time there, 30 days to stop the spread. Yeah, don't make me laugh, right? The idea though is, if you don't understand the evil that you have in your heart, you are going to be more likely to be the one who perpetrates it. So I have this inclination now from listening to Jordan Peterson and his discussion on history, because I too studied evil. I too studied what makes people do evil acts. And what I ended up noticing was, what would I need to do to get there? And it didn't take much, you know? What would it take for me to torture somebody? What would it take for me to be that evil, that resentful, that hateful? And it wasn't much. But see, that's the thing. It's Goku here who doesn't have that kind of stuff, but Goku's the ideal. Goku is Dragon Ball. He's the Tao. He's the right way. And everybody around him is kind of learning from him. And that's the story of Dragon Ball. But see, this is where I hear Supreme Kai say, like, don't let him use the hate that you have in your heart. Well, all of us have hate in our heart, but I guess not all of us let somebody evil manipulate us or use it. Or do we? I don't know. I think the people who don't think they have evil in their heart will probably be easily manipulated.
Shut your mouth! You know nothing!
Yes, now you belong to me!
Just that outburst, you belong to me now, huh?
Now that you're under my control, I shall push your power past its limits!
There we go. And he is born. Man, oh man. Now with my understanding, he's really jumping to the front of possibly one of my favorites, everyone. To gain the opportunity to fight Goku, Vegeta lets himself be taken. After Babadi's magic teleports him to the world tournament, Vegeta shows his intent by ravaging the stadium. So we know this happens, okay? But hear me out here. There might be this Darth Vader aspect where he blew up those individuals to demonstrate that he is evil to himself. But a part of me is like, what if this was the only way to goad Goku into fighting him legit? So hear me out, everyone. Goku doesn't really go all out on his friends. Goku's strength really comes from when the chips are down and everybody's at stake, right? It's like that's what awakens him. That's what awakens his power. The loss of Krillin, right? The Earth being in danger from Cell. It's like those are the things that awaken him. Although, you know, I do know that he ended up using Team Gohan to take out Cell. But Goku only goes all out when there is innocent lives at stake. So possibly the reason why Vegeta attacked the stadium was to show Goku, I'm evil now. Give me your all. Don't hold back. Prove to me, or fight me like you would fight a Frieza. Fight me like you would fight a Cell. You know, it's just a hypothetical, something I thought of as you know, as I'm watching this right here. But it may be less of being like, you know, Vader and needing to kill these people to secure his power, because it's not like his power deepens even more as a Majin, right? The more people he kills. That's not the way it works. It's not the Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, you need to learn the dark side of the Force. It feels like the power's already there. He's given him the power. It's over. So why kill them? Well, maybe to show Goku, I'm a villain now, so you better take me serious. Just a thought.
Move us to some place where there's no one else around. I'll give Vegeta the fight he wants, but not here.
There you go. If they keep fighting in the arena, countless people will die. Realizing this, Goku agrees to fight Vegeta, but demands a change of location. After finding a place where there are no humans or animals, Goku and Vegeta assume fighting stances. Babidi tries to manipulate Vegeta into killing Supreme Kai, but Vegeta is determined to fight Goku and rebels against his influence. You know, it's that goal. He has a solid goal in mind, and nothing's gonna stop him from that goal.
Let's go! It'll be over soon enough when I kill you!
You know, it's pretty amazing. While I've been in Otherworld, I've done nothing but train, and yet here we are now. You and I are evenly matched.
Yeah, but we know he has Super Saiyan 3, although Toriyama didn't know what he was going to do with it at this point.
Talents have still placed you out of my reach. Even after all these years, that remains the same. I wanted to go back to the cold-blooded Saiyan I'd been in the beginning. The one who didn't care about anything but besting you in one-on-one combat.
Mm-hmm.
But surrendering to Babadi's magic was a price I was willing to pay if it meant I could be my old self again. And as a result, I've never felt better.
And who is he trying to convince?
That's true, and you know it,
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Yeah, good call, Goku. Which is why Goku's going to hold back, because he doesn't believe him. So let's see if I can get this right. Is that good enough? You nuisance! Oh, I thought I got it. Nope. Oh, I thought I got it. I thought I vanished that. No, and I'm taking way too much damage here. Majin Vege's Awakening. Wrong button I hit. Yeah, wrong button. There we go. Did I get that? Yeah. Is that too late?
Vegeta, wait! Do you feel that?
I think we didn't get it, everyone.
Energy? Majin Buu. He must have finally been revived.
I don't think that was the right one. No, because I heard the Majin Buu thing, right? All right, psychologically, Majin Vegeta and Scouter Vegeta are they're probably the same.
Stay out of my way!
Really? I barely took any damage.
That huge energy? Majin Buu. He must.
So we had to look it up again. Preparing for the World Tournament. I have to take minimum damage against Trunks.
He may be a Super Saiyan, but he's still a child. No way in hell I'm letting myself get hit. Try this! Try this!
You're mine!
This is the end for you!
Wow, Dad! I can't even lay a finger on you! But I'm not giving up that easy! You're taking me to that amusement park!
If an enemy appears before you, fight until the end. All right? That's enough for today.
All right, I think I did it. I think I took minimum damage there.
That was amazing, Dad! You've got to be the strongest guy in the whole world!
Okay.
Naturally. Even through my greatest hardships, I've never let up on my training for a single moment.
Yeah! I can't wait to watch you dominate at the World Martial Arts Tournament! But I still wanted to go to the amusement park.
Dry your tears. I'll take you to the park, okay?
Aw, Vegeta. Such a softie.
But you're going to keep on assisting in my training, while maintaining your Super Saiyan form, of course.
So in this instance, Trunks doesn't get the scratch on Vegeta. So it's like that scratch maybe did more than we thought, you know? Because he turned Super Saiyan. He said, you're not going to even get a scratch on me. But then it did. So maybe that was maybe the catalyst right there. Well, I guess so, because if Trunks was able to get a scratch on him, well, Vegeta had this idea that you're not even going to lay a finger on me. Well, then he assesses again what he thought. And in this instance, it was his family holding him back. That's what he was under the impression. I mean, we see where that comes from now, right? Because it's like, okay, I've been training, but I haven't been training like I used to. And so maybe that was one of the catalysts. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. It makes sense. These riders are doing really well.
Oh, man. And I was gonna hang with Goten later. This sucks.
Yeah, see, they barely train, and they were able to get a scratch on him, yeah? All right, everything's happening like normal. Oh, there we go. We actually have the ability to shake off the brainwashing. Well, there you go. There's our alternate route, everyone. So this is what happens when he doesn't turn Majin. Babidi detects the wickedness that remains in Vegeta's heart and looks poised to use it to manipulate him. Can Vegeta overcome Babidi's brainwashing? Well, it's like he let him, but here we go, the sparking episode.
Oh no! Vegeta! Don't let that creep control your mind!
Vegeta!
Babadi's casting his spell on him.
Come on, Vegeta! Stay with us!
Silence, all of you! Just who the hell do you think I am? You fool! You're dealing with the proud prince of all Saiyans! And you actually believed you could control me?
What? He broke Babadi's mind control with his own will.
The only thing I care about is fighting you, Kakarot. Now show me the results of your training in the afterlife. Right now! And I'll demonstrate how much I've outclassed you! I bridged the gap to meet your natural talent! And after all these years, I'll prove I'm the strongest of all by beating you in one last decisive battle! That is my goal! My sole purpose to fight!
You keep on surprising me. After what just happened, I can tell how much you want to settle the score. All right. Let's you and me finish this once and for all.
Hold everything. Nobody denies becoming my servant. That's it. Now you all die. Dabura.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Dabura's not going to do much to us.
And for insulting my pride, I'm going to crush you all and throw you into the wind!
So I fight Dabura in this instance. Okay, here we go.
You're a fool to think you can control me! As you wish, Master.
That was some whiff buttons there. Oh wait, I'm Super Saiyan 2, not... I'm not, Majin Vegeta. I was playing like I was Majin Vegeta.
He's far stronger than we presumed. No enemy has ever been an actual threat to me. And yet, you're starting to sweat, Demon. Have you been taking
Demon
this
King.
seriously or not? Be gone!
Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, King Dabura.
For trying to make a prince serve the likes of you. It's off with your heads!
Off with your heads, huh?
Off with their heads!
That's an interesting throwback to like, I was gonna say like the Queen of Hearts, right, from Disney. As Vegeta defeats Dabura, his energy can no longer be absorbed to revive Majin Buu.
Curses! Now I can't siphon any power, and Dabura has bit the dust!
Why are you smiling then?
Ah! Majin Buu won't be revived if I'm slain. Time to make a hasty retreat!
Just let us know how you can beat him. Yeah.
So you think you can just run away after humiliating me?
Did we fight Babadi? Oh wow, yeah, Babadi's in the game. Okay, okay,
Over
okay.
for you.
Enough already! Get away from me!
Oh, he might have gone over the cliff. Some of them hit.
Big bang attack!
Even are you people? Why do you stand in my way?
Boom, boom, boom. Final flash to the face.
Now! Don't order me around!
No! Stop it! Help!
proficiency with Goku. I'm guessing we could have tag teamed that.
It's done! Majin Buu's container is destroyed. And with Dabura gone, everyone who was turned to stone should be back to normal.
Well, yeah, Piccolo's right next to you, so...
I am eternally grateful to all of you. And Vegeta, your sheer force of will ensured the safety of the universe.
Save it. Protecting the peace is of no interest to me. All I did was push aside another fool standing in my way.
Which is his will, right? Will is the sole focus, you know? Ordinary man with laser-like focus.
That said, how much time is left?
Oh, right. We gotta get back to the stadium quick, before the tournament's all over.
The tournament is inconsequential. You and I are going to fight before this day is done, Kakarot.
There we go. We finally got a tournament match between the two, huh? Vegeta and Goku hurry back to the stadium, but the tournament is already finished. However, the announcer remembers Goku's past fight and makes a special preparation for him to battle Vegeta. Here we go. He and Goku enter the arena. The moment Vegeta's been waiting for finally arrives. Does Goku go just Super Saiyan 3?
Sorry for the long wait.
It'll be worth it. And now I'm going full force, Kakarot!
Whoa, hold up, Vegeta. If we go 100%, we might cause more than a couple of problems.
Well, let's not fight here.
Like, if I were to use a Kamehameha or go Super Saiyan here, the whole town would be destroyed. Remember, our friends and family are here too.
Beat him, Dad! Go for it, Vegeta!
Very well. Then this shall be a battle of raw strength alone.
Gotcha.
For so long, my only ambition has been to defeat you. This is it, Kakarot. Today I will prove who's the strongest Saiyan warrior of all. My goal was out of reach when you left this world behind, but my training never ceased. I was convinced a day would come when we'd face off again, Kakarot. And with it, my victory would be...
Sidestep. See, the computer doesn't have to worry about hitting things perfectly. They can just run a code, run a simulation.
Can you keep up with this?
Oh, where's my after image? Ah. Oh.
Come now, Kakarot. I know you can do better than this.
You've gotten amazingly powerful while I've been gone. In fact, I don't think I've been this excited for a fight in who knows how long.
This is the end for you. Kakarot, I will surpass you. You're mine. Can you keep up with this?
What a heck of a fight, though.
Kakarot! Vegeta!
Contestant Goku has been defeated! Therefore, the winner is Vegeta!
You got me. You got me. You're the strongest I've ever seen, Vegeta. And you earned this win.
This
Raw
concludes the
power
World
without
Martial Arts
Super Saiyan,
Tournament
without
exhibition match.
fireballs.
Please applaud the marvelous efforts of our two fighters.
When the match concludes, Goku and Vegeta are met by their families, but Goku only has a short time left in this world. As fortune teller Baba arrives to lead him away, Goku asks her to wait and says goodbye to his friends and family. And Super Saiyan 3. He shows it off. In addition, Goku reveals a Super Saiyan 3 transformation that he couldn't show Vegeta during their fight. Vegeta is shocked that Goku has a hidden new power. To his frustration, he knows that he hasn't really beaten Goku at all. Had to do it, huh, Goku? I had to let him know, huh?
You were still hiding even more power?
A little, but in terms of pure fighting ability, you've totally surpassed me. I got a lot of training to do in Otherworld. Hey,
Gives him that, though.
You should come hang in Otherworld too, Vegeta. There are strong fighters everywhere you look, and you can train as much as you want.
Not a bad idea, right?
Stupid. I have no intention of dying yet. I swear you never stop aggravating me. But you better not let up on your training, Kakarot. Unless you want to lose to me again.
Win or lose, you never change, do you? Well,
He changes quite a bit.
Next time we fight, it'll have to be in the afterlife.
And I'll win then too. For I am #1.
So there we go. We got the #1 spot. We finished that side mission. And you know what? Let's do another bonus side mission, because I saw one when we were right here. So let's beat Majin Buu. And let's see what we get as far as the What If episode on the side here. As the great Majin Vegeta. Yeah, I really do. I really do like Majin Vegeta. He's absolutely one of my favorites.
So, is that pink blob with the cape Majin?
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can actually beat him this time, everyone. It's not going to be easy. There we go. Let's see if I get him on the down. Boom. Boom. That didn't do as much as I would have hoped. This should be able to beat him right here when he falls. There we go. Oh, wow. Ah, he gave me another shot too at it. Oof. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up.
Damn, he's too strong. And if he's capable of regenerating any wound, then defeating him in battle may be impossible.
I don't think I got it. I started messing around. Okay. Unable to defeat in elapsed time. I had him, but I wanted to finish him off in a particular way, and that's what led to me losing that one. Oh well. In very Vegeta fashion, everyone, right? I wanted to win on my own terms, and I ended up losing. Yeah, no damage.
You're dead.
So kill him. Oh, come on. Unless he does something like that. Well, he did shoot a key, so yes, got him. That'll end him. There we go. Done.
You are not going to lay a finger on my family!
Nice. Vegeta's pride as a Saiyan and his desire to protect his son Trunks have made him stronger. He defeats Majin Buu and Babidi. As Vegeta is released from Babidi's spell, Trunks and the others run towards him to celebrate.
I knew you could do it, Dad! You really are the strongest!
Even I'm impressed, Vegeta. Of course I'm the strongest.
With Majin Buu's defeat, peace returns to the Earth once more. And to keep his word, Vegeta promises to take Trunks to an amusement park at some point. So there you have it. A little bit of, I think my favorite Vegeta, Majin Vegeta. Just kept giving. As I was thinking about it, the story just kept giving more and more and more. And you know, that's what I love about stories. And I don't think I've said this before, but what I love about the Platonic dialogues is that they are set up very much like stories. They used to be famous plays that you would see in the Agora, and plays need to capture, and they need to have people like think deeply about things so that that way the word spreads. And more importantly, stories need to appeal to many individuals. That's why Marshall Iliad once said, the way truth moves through time can be seen as like a battle of the gods. And it's like, the way I see it is, when you have a good story that transcends culture, it only transcends culture because it speaks to something uniquely human, the human experience. And the better the story is, the more universal application it has. And so it's like, when I'm dialoguing with the story, it's almost like the story's alive because it's teaching me things I didn't know before. And isn't that amazing? Like a piece of paper, written words, the dialogues have a way of informing you. It's like they're speaking back because I'm learning something new as I discover them. And I don't believe in Plato's concept that everything you learn is just remembered, although there's a lot of arguments to that case. What I love about the dialogues, what I love about stories, those stories that a lot of people dedicate their lives to, is that there's something uniquely human and uniquely universal. And I love learning those things. I love pulling those things out, you know? And so thank you to my 87 subscribers who are here. For those who haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I throw about 1 or 2 videos up every week. They have a lot to do with philosophy always, but they go from Dragon Ball to other video games I like to play as well. So as usual, take some time with the classics because they will awaken the hidden dragon within all of you, and I will see you next time.